Fuck you, you're boring.
Even the recorder didn't want to record that. It was like, no.
Like, fuck you, you're talking previously on Next One. So anyone still tuning in to us here, this is a continuation of last week's episode.
Yeah.
We're technically still recording on the same track, well, on the same day, on the same night, that same can of Red Bull. Because technically, I'm not here right now.
Yeah.
I'm over the ocean somewhere, I think, right now. I'm on my way back, though.
Okay.
So hopefully I'll be back. Probably bring you a keychain.
Oh, nice.
Maybe.
You bring back, you can find yourself a wife.
No. Dude, they don't speak English over there.
It's even better.
Oh. You know, it's funny you joke about that, but when I was little, or littler, you know, it was a joke. I was going to Mexico to find myself a wife over there.
Really?
Yeah, no, I was a little kid too.
Yeah.
And then be like, well, why are you going to go to Mexico? So, because they could cook and they could clean, you know, they could do all that stuff, you know, my mom, you know. And then like, oh, cool. And then as I grew up, I realized that's dumb.
So my grandmother's brother,
Yeah.
so I guess it's my great uncle or grand uncle, whatever. Right? Whenever we go visit my great grandmother in Mexico, and I was like 10, 12 years old maybe.
Yeah, it's a good time.
He'd always be like, "Hey, you want to go to the strip club?" And I'm like, "No."
It's a good bonding experience.
And he'd always fucking say it. He'd always fucking say it.
Yeah.
And then at one point, I think he took my uncle. I think he did.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, all right, cool. And then I didn't see that fool forever. And I saw him like 2 years ago. And he came to visit my after my grandma passed away, he came to visit.
Yeah.
And it was very somber, this and that. And then he was like, "You want to go to the strip club?" And I was like, "No."
Okay, my only question is he a strip addicted hound guy, or
Hey,
or
oh,
is this
okay,
one of those like
so-
just because it's you and he
No,
has that
okay.
joke?
So you know, what? I'm gonna tell a family story here.
Oh dang, okay.
So the story goes, when I was little, I don't remember, I was tiny, whatever, right? He was working construction out here, and he hurt his back to the point where he needed surgery.
Oh,
Like it was that bad, and so he had gotten surgery, and like, you know, he was
this
on.
is like in the '80s too, so it wasn't a great surgery. you know?
Yeah. So he was staying with my grandmother. I don't know who he was staying with, but and so something happened, and like they left me with him, right? And then my mom was telling the story how she got back, and there was like fucking ambulances, and she's like, "What the fuck's going on?"
Wait, because he got his back hurt?
No, this is
was after
the
the
surgery.
okay.
He was recovering from the surgery, and so she shows up. There's like an ambulance, and she's like, "Oh shit, she's freaking out." So it turns out that he ended up hooking up with the neighbor, like right after back surgery.
So someone was looking for a pity fuck.
Yeah, and he like fucked himself up. Like, right? Yeah, so that's the type of dude he was.
You know what? Daring, anything for a chance, willing to risk it all.
Literally.
Literally. He seems like a cool guy.
Yeah.
You should have gone to the strip club with him.
I would not go to strip club with him.
What kind of adventures did you miss
No.
out by going out without going with this guy?
This is like a straight up like fucking Mexico strip club, dude. Like,
You missed out on the Hangover Mexico.
I don't
version.
want that.
You would have met like Julio Cesar Chavez instead of Mike Tyson, you know? That'd be great.
No, I was like, I was like 12 years old.
Oscar de la Hoya and the pantyhose.
Like, what's going on?
That'd be great.
Yeah.
You're 12 years old.
I was like 12 years old.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Wait, he asked you to go to strip club when you were 12?
All the time. No.
Sorry, I keep thinking you're older.
Oh, no.
It's you're 12.
No, the last time he asked me was like last year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. But before that was like 12.
Yeah, I was like 12 years old, yeah.
All right, cool, man. Cool. It's
No,
not
you know how I know he took my uncle to the strip club?
Uh-huh.
Because I remember that trip,
Uh-huh.
he came, he came to my great grandma's house with some woman. And then he was like, "Oh, we're taking her back to America." My mom was like, "No, we're not."
So he just picked one up and, hey, we're taking her.
Yeah.
Hey, girl, you want to go to America?
Go to America.
Make you a citizen. You know?
And I remember he should have told my mom. My parents were like, "Oh yeah, this is my girlfriend. We're taking her back to America." And my mom was like, "No."
Yeah. Putting a baby in her.
Yeah.
Going to America. Going on welfare. Fucking over the state. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah.
Where are you now?
Huh?
Where is he now?
My uncle?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
He's not dead?
No. Oh, that uncle?
Yeah.
I don't know. No, I mean, I saw him last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 2
I
years
don't-
ago, you said, right?
No, it's about a year ago.
Yeah.
It was about a year ago. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where's that.
What strip club is he at?
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. It's a real legend. It's a real peach.
Yeah, he was a fun guy.
But he was a bang dynamo guy with the ladies.
He ripped open his back.
No comment.
Yeah. So yeah, that was yeah.
He should have gone.
No. I think I avoided a giant bullet. Like
I forgot what the story was for, by the way.
I don't remember.
It was in reference to something earlier.
Oh, it's about you wanting to Mexico to get a wife.
Oh, right. His first was Japan again, and I'm like, no, because I can. And in Mexico. Yeah, I was a little kid. I wanted to do that. It was weird.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's still time.
Nah.
No?
Nah.
I mean,
I don't think, you know what? I think I cook better than your girl.
oh.
Yeah, it's sorry.
Oh, well.
It's not sorry, actually. Fucking
Oh,
delicious.
all right.
Delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, Japan. What can they cook?
Fried rice.
I could cook fried rice.
But I mean, yeah.
Maybe some yakisoba.
Ooh.
You know.
That sounds good.
Some of those, pot stickers.
I love me some pot stickers. I don't know what's in them, but
Panda testicles.
I love me some
I
bananas.
love me those panda testicles.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll come
Could be
back with.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll come back with one or two.
You gotta come back with one that does the dim sum, but like it's like the whole thing like, oh, this is salty because she's sad, she's crying.
Shaolin soccer.
Yeah, right.
The saltiness of her tears, actually.
It's a salt of her tears.
It's funny. There was an episode of Family Guy recently that was simply similar.
Oh,
They
really?
would cry into like some bread or something, and people, oh, this is delicious. Oh, so sad.
So sad. You could go to Disneyland out there
Why?
because they have like Iron Man and shit.
Do we have Iron Man here?
No, we have there's a ride over there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know what? The Tron ride.
That's there too. Yeah.
And that's there too. How weird is it to go to another freaking country and go to Disneyland?
You see fucking Mickey Mouse in what do you call the
Asian Mickey Mouse?
No, he's wearing a kimono and shit.
No, he's not.
Yeah, there is.
Isn't that racist?
No,
it's in Japan.
It'd be racist not to do it.
Yeah, gosh darn it, dude. I don't know. It's bad. I had trouble trying to convince myself to go to Japan and go to Universal Studios. But then the reason is because the zip line thing. And it was like,
It's there?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And so it's like, why am I doing this? And then like Super Mario World's there too. And then
And
I'm like,
Donkey
this,
Kong, right?
yeah. So I'm like, oh, this is. It's gonna be there. I should go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to another fucking country to go to Universal Studios.
yeah, why not?
I'm gonna go to another fucking country to go to Disneyland. Does it have a Six Flags Magic Mountain? I'm gonna go.
They might. Okay, Japanese not very far. You never know.
I just feel like that's a waste. No,
Why?
No,
Why? It's
going
different.
to
It's
another-
different. They have the Tron right here.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm gonna be waiting in line, going to wait in line,
yeah.
just wait in line. I don't know, man.
You can meet Iron Man.
Japanese Iron Man.
Japanese Iron Man.
I met the Mexican one. I met the American one. I can meet the Japanese one.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Meet the African one, and I'm set.
There's Disneyland in Africa.
Can there not be a happiest place on earth in Africa?
No. What else is there? Isn't the freaking Universal have the Attack on Titan?
They still have that?
Something like that.
I think they might have changed then.
There was a Dragon Ball one for a while.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's still there.
I think that might be the one that they changed it to, because I know they constantly change those. The it's their version of the Back to the Future ride, the Simpson ride. It's their version of that. Yeah. You know what? I'm going there.
There you go.
I'll let you know how
There
it
you
goes. Bring back a keychain.
Go to fucking Harry Potter land in Japan.
Dude, they like Harry Potter.
do
a lot,
like
dude.
Harry
Those
Potter.
foods like
Yeah,
Harry Potter
yeah.
a lot. I can call them foods, right?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe against the law.
Oh, I don't know. Those dudes.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah.
It is land, man. Hey, you gotta go.
All right.
You go meet a fucking Japanese fucking Boba Fett or something, you know?
The name Qui-Gon makes more sense over
Yeah,
there.
right.
Damn. Shut up. That's racist.
Oh, you gotta go to the what's it the dude the fucking Astro Boy guy?
Tetsuka?
Yeah, he's got a museum over there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
An Astro Boy museum?
You know the coolest part about that? I think it's the coolest thing. Is in the front they have his footprints, like the creator, and they have Astro Boy's footprints.
You know I work with Astro Boy?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Where I work?
Uh-huh.
Astro Boy there is there.
What does that mean?
You never seen my picture of
Oh,
Astro
yeah.
Boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's there.
Okay.
No. I work with Astro Boy. I tell people that all the time.
You can go to the real Astro Boy place.
What are you talking about? Mine's a Astro Boy.
No, the legit one.
Yeah, I guess that'd be cool. That's another museum I'm going to. Is this how you soak up the culture?
Yeah. Then you gotta go to the restaurant in America Town.
That's a real thing. I forgot. You're right. That's a real thing. America Town. Let me have a hamburger.
Yeah, see?
Big Mac with fries. Nah, it'll be fine.
You gotta go to the KFC out there. Get the Dragon Ball fries.
Dragon Ball fries, the black burger from Burger King. I'm gonna come back all fat.
Yeah, well.
In Japan, people aren't fat in Japan.
Sumo wrestlers.
Touche. Touche. It should be fun. Interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm on my way back.
Okay.
So, people who are hearing this, I'm on my way back.
Or are you?
Technically, I should be.
Okay. Yeah.
But if not, oh well.
Oh, well.
You don't get another episode next week. Because then people have been telling me that planes are crashing and, tsunamis been hitting over there.
Remember, you have to believe the plane can fly.
Dude, after you told me that, I don't think I can anymore. I don't think I can believe that shit. Okay, I've always had a problem with the planes. Since I was a little kid, it doesn't make sense to me. And then I learned about drag and lift and the way that works. And I make like a paper plane, when you throw it, drag and lift, and that's how it goes. But even a paper plane comes down.
Yeah.
Anyway, when you told me that earlier, you had to believe for it to fly. I'm like, this is some fucking never-ending story shit, and this fucking dragon's gonna fucking crash into the ocean. As soon as I started thinking to myself, how is this shit on the fucking sky? All it takes is one person not to believe, right?
That's all thanks. That's all thanks.
How do you drive to Japan?
You can't drive to Japan.
We need a subway.
A subway.
Yeah.
That goes under the ocean.
Yeah, why not? Atlantis was, pit stop in the middle, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Wait, where's Atlantis? Atlantic Ocean?
Atlantic Ocean, yeah.
No.
Supposedly.
What's the Pacific version of Atlantis called?
Pacific? I don't know. And what's the Namor one?
Kukulkan? Kukulkan.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, fuck Namor. Stop bringing him up on this podcast.
Never. Always. Every episode, I'm going to find a way to bring up Namor.
No more. Never. I'm done with that guy.
He's the best.
Worst representation ever.
The best representation.
I don't know.
Big buff Latino dude with little feathers on his legs.
He wasn't even that buff.
He was pretty buff.
He was not even that buff.
He was pretty buff.
And then he bent down like a little bitch.
He got fucked up.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
Namor.
No more.
No more.
No more for no more.
No.
I'm done. Hey, today we're recording on January 2nd, 2024. Did you know today? It's the 3rd?
It's the 3rd.
Oh, shoot. January 3rd.
Yeah.
Oh, it's even better.
Oh.
Today's Tolkien's birthday.
Tolkien.
J.R.R. Tolkien, to be precise. Dude, you don't understand. Tolkien was a real man.
Oh, yeah, I know. I know.
He went to war.
He did go to war.
He was a Christian believer. He believed in God.
Yeah.
And he still wrote fucking fantasy. That tells you you can be diverse. You can do two things, and you can believe in God and still be into sci-fi.
Yeah.
Yeah. How else do you explain Dianetics?
I mean, that's a whole other.
It's a religion with a sci-fi aspect.
It's not a religion, man.
It's a cult with a sci-fi aspect. Right, fine.
Most cults have sci-fi aspects. What was it that what was it?
Jesus?
No, that.
What
was it called? It was that whole thing with that cult, and then they all killed themselves because they thought like a spaceship was coming.
Heaven's Gate?
Yeah.
They all thought it was passing by.
Yeah.
Only way to release your soul
Is
would
to
be to
die,
kill
to
yourself,
die, yeah.
obviously, and
Yeah.
then your soul gets picked up by this vacuum cleaner. That's the same thing in Dianetics.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
we're
saying?
made up of alien ghosts, right? Yeah.
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 We're all reincarnated alien ghosts. That's why we're all so different. And so some of us have bigger eyes and noses and stuff like
Alien
that.
ghosts.
Yeah, alien ghosts.
Yeah.
You know, and then we're mixing our alien ghost DNA together, and that's why we're making different races.
Oh no, that's
Yeah.
not good.
But I'm just saying, you could be diverse.
Yeah.
You
No,
could you could believe in God and still be a sci-fi nerd. You know, his whole thing. Remember, before he believed in Christianity, he was a sci-fi guy. He created one of the first like sci-fi clubs.
Yeah.
You know, and it wasn't originally just elves and shit. They believed in astronomy. They believed in poetry and blah 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 blah. Artistics. You know, and somehow he went to war, ended up fucking up his psyche and shit over there. And that's how he was able to write great fucking wars in fucking books.
He went to war and he was like hobbits, like
Hobbits.
and wizards.
Yeah, it was after he got out of the war or when he had a job, and he wrote down, the Hobbit lived in the hole.
Yeah. And
That's just fucking magic, dude.
Changed.
Yeah. He wrote those stories for his kids.
Yeah.
They're short stories for his kids. Little stories here and there, little poems.
Yeah.
That's why if you ever read the first book, it's nothing but little poems and storytelling, because that's what it was meant to be.
It's funny, when I was in junior high school, my cousin was like, "Hey, you like Star Wars? Here's The Hobbit," and she gave me this book, and she was like, "Read it over the summer." Dude, I was like, "This is boring." Like,
It's not for the faint of heart.
no.
It's not for the faint of heart.
And I was just like, I don't see why you thought I would like this.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
I couldn't do it. I could. I've never been a fantasy guy. Like, I've never been like that type of fantasy stuff. I just
Fancy?
no, like the fantasy, like the
fantasy.
yeah, like dragons and all that. I've never been into that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I have, because dragons are like one step above a dinosaur.
Yeah,
Spitfire flies.
sometimes talks.
Yeah, loves gold. Loves gold.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you a funny story. When those Hobbit movies came out, me and Joanna went to the movies to see. I don't know what we were gonna see, but
The Hobbit or the Lord of the Rings?
The Hobbit.
Uh-huh.
We're watching. We're gonna see something, and they did like a 20, and they were like talking about The Hobbit. I remember at that moment, that's when Benedict Cumberbatch was huge. Like, that Sherlock show had just come out. I think he had just showed up in Star Trek, and so they focused it on him, and they were talking this and that, and then I remember, like, they said, "Oh, he's the voice. He's
Smaug.
He's playing Smaug, right?" And so I was like, "Who's that?" "Oh, it's the dragon." And she was like, and she looked so confused, and then she was like, "Oh, it talks," and I'm like, "Yeah, it talks."
Yes, it talks.
But she was like so confused. Like, what do you think? She's like, I don't know. They got him to be like, "Rawr, rawr, rawr, I'm a dragon." Like,
I'm a dragon. Rawr. Have you seen the
No.
on YouTube?
oh, when he's like crawling on the ground and shit.
And he's playing Smaug.
He's playing, yeah.
Roar. He gives you it all, dude. Cumberbatch.
He goes all in, man.
Dude. And what's cool about that? They put his face on that fucking dragon.
yeah.
Smaug is one of the last dragons alive when The Hobbit came out. So that's why he had all that gold. That's why he hated people, because all these people were wiped out. All his people were wiped. Well, his dragons were wiped out by people. Dragon. I lost my train of thought. Desolation of Smaug. Going back.
Yeah.
Cumberbatch doing the thing. Likes gold. Dragons. I love it. My mind just went like blank, like completely.
It happens, man.
Is it fatigue?
It might be.
It might be
Well,
fatigue.
the Red Bull.
Oh,
Red Bull and circling to your brain.
that's it. It's over. Game over. Call it a day.
The only thing I can't get past is Cumberbatch is his weird American accent.
Is it kind of like House when House does his American accent?
No, I didn't know he was fucking British when I first.
Cumberbatch?
No,
House,
like, like, and I saw him doing an interview. I'm like, who is this guy?
No, yeah. Same thing with Cumberbatch when he does his American accent.
Well, I think I saw him in Sherlock first.
Yeah.
So I knew, oh, this guy's British or whatever. And then like when he did Doctor Strange, I'm like, oh, I didn't like it. And then I was just like, dude, just make Doctor Strange British. Like, let's just, it's fine. Like,
in my head, it's British. He has that British accent, like
sure.
like a doctor, like a classic doctor.
Just make him British. Let Cumberbatch do his regular voice, and
You were fine. You wouldn't fine with
I
that.
wouldn't fine with
you
that.
wouldn't fine with that weird
Yeah.
Doctor Strange, with the English accent.
Yeah.
Doctor, not doctor. Doctor.
Would have been fine. Would have been fine.
You see?
Yeah, would have been better. I think. I mean, I've gotten used to it over the years, but it's just different. Like I remember the first time I heard it, I'm like, what is that voice he's doing?
But he did Smog though.
He did
and he did it all like mean, and it wasn't his. Like you see it when you see the movie, you see you hear it, you hear his voice, and you see his expressions. It's his face.
Yeah. He was Dormammu.
He was Dormammu. He was the face of Dormammu.
He did
also.
the voice. He did the voice. Yeah.
No, he's a face. No, wasn't he also?
Oh. Well, the face was just like all like clouds or some shit.
But that's how they do it.
Yeah.
That's how they do it.
But he was the voice of Dormammu.
Over and over again.
Wow.
They never went anywhere with that, huh?
No, especially like in that second movie, right, where like Clea shows up and she's like,
"Oh, we have to.
We have to go to Dark Dimension." So like,
fix my daddy's thing.
I guess they're gonna do something. What's his?
Wait, I thought they
granddaughter?
No, yeah, granddaughter.
Yeah, right. So
Granddaughter. Clela?
Yeah.
My daughter Clela. No, it's daughter.
Was it daughter? I don't know.
Yeah, I think I don't want to do that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna do anything else anymore with that.
Yeah, they're gonna do a third one.
They are.
They are. They have to.
They said.
They have to.
They said.
Yeah.
They said.
I think so.
No. See, here's the thing. I don't think so. Until they say they said.
No.
I don't think so.
I think they're gonna do that one.
You think so?
Yeah, because think about it. Because they're doing Secret Wars.
Uh-huh.
We set up incursions in that last Doctor Strange movie.
We said a lot of incursions. Incursions are gonna happen everywhere else,
yeah,
and the rest of the phases are nothing but incursions.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Spider-Man into the multiverse is nothing but incursion movie. Pivotal points in the timelines and shit.
Yeah. And we got Rick and America Chavez now, so we can jump universes.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck shit up.
I don't know, man. I'm excited for the Marvel phases coming up, but I just feel like it's such a mess right now.
Oh, it's totally the mess.
You know.
I did like the fact that it's crazy because it's weird because it's something that they've been doing forever, but I just didn't expect it for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
But I did like the fact that at the end of What If we saw the fucking tree, the Loki tree.
Oh right.
I was like, oh, that's cool.
The
like
Loki tree.
like it's like. It makes sense, but it was like one thing like, oh, that's cool. They tied it like that. That's And it's funny because I feel like we don't pay attention to that stuff anymore. Where like people like to complain about that stuff.
We take it for granted.
Yeah, I think so because like
yeah,
it's funny because it's something that I guess it bugs me, but I'm just kind of like I don't think about it. It's like the fact like the biggest thing is the cholesterol. It came out of the earth.
It's just standing.
It's just there, and no one fucking talks about that shit. Like like
they mentioned it. Maybe they just showed it in the background, right? They didn't even really mention it at all.
Yeah, they don't talk about it at all.
Or it could be one of those things like it's there and no one notices it.
How can you can see it on space? Like it's literally sticking out the fucking.
Like it's skewed from the people that live in that timeline. Only us can see it because we're outside of it.
I don't know. I just don't know. I just would like an
explanation.
Like
Feige.
Like, don't you think like Doctor Strange would be like, "Hey, I gotta go deal with that shit." Like, like that's a supernatural thing, right?
No, because it's not doing anything,
dude.
It just
okay. If we're gonna get like realistic physics, right? Like, wouldn't that cause like fucking tsunamis, right? Like,
not even just standing there.
Yeah, because the water has to go around that shit, or has to go over it, or like.
I mean, when it first came out, when it first came out, but now it's just sitting there. So no.
I don't know. That's weird.
I don't know.
I feel like that's a big enough event that, like, I mean, dude, like, remember when in like 2020 when we had that big fire in Australia?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we were nowhere near that, but we fucking talked about that shit. Like,
that's true. Like, oh, we could see it from here. Yeah. You know what? My biggest question is not even the fact that it's sticking out or the water. I think, where's the rest of its body?
It's inside the earth.
That's really fucking big.
Yeah.
Because it's only like the hand and the part of the head.
Yeah, the fucking earth it was an egg.
What the fuck? Wait, so Ego wanted to eat the egg?
No, he was kind of
Right, because he was putting his seeds in the earth.
He was gonna terraform
Right.
all the planets to him.
Right.
Yeah.
So would it make that the celestial an ego celestial?
Probably.
He did he not know that he was? It was.
Well, he's a celestial, so he should know, right?
He should have. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's a big plot hole there. Yeah. They could have fucked with.
See, that could have been more interesting because that could have been like, oh, he's trying to get himself a new body, whatever. Like he's trying to like, that would have been interesting. You know,
trying to become back big freaking Kirby Crackle guy.
Because I think they never said it, but like, I don't think it's canon, but like everyone just assumes that like nowhere is his head, right? Like, you know, because it's like the severed head of Celestial just floating there, like, and he's like, I was a brain floating in space, and like.
And then I got a thought, and then it became something.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
There's a lot of plot holes, man. It's a lot of plot holes. Just don't focus on them.
Damn it! I'm gonna go to Japan thinking, God damn it, so many holes in that shit.
So many holes.
Like fucking Swiss cheese.
Yeah.
And we accept this and we take this as for
see, because I think it's one of those things that you kind of have to, because it's like. You know what I mean? Like let's think, like, okay, going back to, you know, people talk about the MCU and the connectivity of it, and like, they make such a big deal about it. But like, we've always had that. Like, like fucking Kevin Smith did that shit. Like Kevin Smith, all his movies connected.
Yeah.
And even when they were at different fucking studios, they connected. Yeah. And like characters were, you know, so it's a thing that's existed. You know, like not as big as the MCU, right? Mm-hmm. But it's like comics, so like the connectivity. It gets to a point where, like, unless you're real fucking, like, picky at it, like, it's gonna fucking unravel.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna unravel. And then I think even if you're militant about it and you're like, no, we have, you know, eventually people are gonna be like, I have to watch all this shit to understand this. I don't want to fucking do it. You know, like, so it's like you can't win.
No. And it's a lot of stuff by now. Now it's a lot of stuff, huh?
It's like 20-something movies.
We're not too tons of shows, and not even the shows that tie in.
Like they did a thing recently where they broke it down by phases. This phase with the movies and shows, in time to watch it, it's more than the first two phases combined.
No. Well, you know what? Yes, because we had years between some of those movies. So I'll give you that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Like it's so ridiculous.
Because it ended at Avengers, right? That one, the first phase. First Avengers, right? Okay.
And then the second phase ended
Ultron.
Yes, because I think Guardians was the first one, and the third. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
But which is funny because like Feige comes out saying like oh, you know, we hear you guys complaining, we're gonna like slow it down. So we're only getting one movie this year, and it's the Deadpool, and you know,
enjoy it,
and like cool. And then it's like, oh, next year, 5 movies. I'm like, fuck.
5 movies in 12 months. That's like every 2.5 months a movie, man.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
You know what? It's okay. We're a little bit stagnant right now. Everything's a little bit, you know.
I don't mind it. Like it's funny because I remember when me and Dre were talking about it after Endgame came out. I remember saying like, "Oh, they're just gonna stop for a little while. Like there's no reason to keep going. Like it's just you take your fucking victory lap and just And then like technically I was right because there was nothing in 2020 because of the pandemic. But
yeah. Wow. Okay.
And I think that was
asterisk.
I think that was the whole thing because I think. That wouldn't have worked normally if it wasn't for the pandemic because the pandemic there was nothing new, so you end up getting your WandaVision and that became the biggest thing ever because it's like MCU content like I need it.
gimme you want some more. It could have been horrible for all we know. We would have been like we love it.
Let's do it.
We love it.
And you know what? Like it is that fucking the mentality because I remember watching the first episode of WandaVision. I remember staying up to midnight to watch it. And when the fucking Marvel fanfare started playing, it was one of those things where like, oh fuck, I missed this. Like, you
get the goosebumps and everything.
A little bit. I was like, oh, this is nice. I like this.
Yeah. it becomes, it's like the Paramount logo or like any other logo now. You know, you see that Marvel Studios coming through, all the characters running through the Marvel name. You're like, all right, cool. I know where I'm going.
It's back.
Yeah,
We're doing this.
We're doing this. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah.
See, because the thing is, I don't know what the solution is. You know what I mean? Like they talk about like slowing it down. It's like, no, because then you're gonna lose momentum, and then you're gonna lose this, you're gonna lose that, and it's like they're talking about like making stuff less connected, and I was like, but that's the coolest part of it. Like I like I just think like you could make it a little less connected in the sense that like don't make it required fucking watching. You know, like. It'd be cool if like oh, I know who Thor is. Oh, there's Thor.
Yeah,
right.
Don't need a backstory. Don't need to explain it. Let's keep going.
And it's one of those things. I think it's because we're used to it because that's the way comics work.
Yep.
Because I remember one day my brother messaged me and he said, "Hey, I was watching Ant-Man. Who's the black guy with the wings?" I'm like, "The Falcon? You don't know who the Falcon?" And he's like, "No." I go, "You didn't watch Winter Soldier?" And he's like, "No." I'm like, "What's wrong with you?" It's like one of the best movies.
Yeah, you know, but
that's what I'm saying. Like it made me realize that like, oh, not everybody watches.
Yeah,
everything.
You're the only one that does.
Yeah.
You're and your small circle of people do.
Yeah.
You know, there's people that are outside that circle that will watch the movies only.
Yeah.
There's people that are outside the circle who only watch the shows.
Yeah.
You know, and there's people outside who would be like, "Fuck both of them. I'm gonna read a comic book."
Fuck Javier Hernandez.
You gotta keep our priorities, you know. This is what I don't know. You know what? When they had the Star Wars, then there was a Marvel, then it was Star Wars. That was fine, you know. Yeah. Maybe switching our fandoms, you know. Give me a Star Wars, a Marvel. What else did Disney have?
Percy Jackson.
Nah, I'm cool. Let's go.
They have Doctor Who now.
They got Doctor Who now. You know, get that going for you. You know, get some gargoyles.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, aren't they remaking that?
Suppose there's a rumor they're making a live action movie.
That could be a thing. On Disney.
That could be cool. I mean, like
give me some live action Tailspin.
Bring back the live action Jungle Book cast.
Dude, good job. I'm in. And instead of having the kid Cloud Kicker, whatever, just bring back Mowgli.
Bring it back.
Yeah. That's what they originally wanted to do. Yeah. So, hey, why not?
It's so weird now. Like Disney is such a big thing. We're like
powerhouse.
Yeah.
Fucking entity.
I mean, you're talking about a company that has DuckTales and the Predator franchise. Like
Uncle Scrooge versus the Predator.
I'd watch that. That'd be cool.
Launchpad would be the first one to die.
Because he crashed.
You know who'd save us? Gyro
Yeah.
Gearloose.
He covers up in mud. And
yeah, he'd be the one to cover. Yeah, figure it out. Yeah. And a little light bulb would be like, oh, man.
And go fuck him up.
I'd watch it, too.
Yeah. But that's just crazy that's how big Disney is. Like they own, all of that. Like, like it's nuts.
And okay, actually going back to The Simpsons a couple of weeks ago, where they had that cruise episode. You saw that one, right?
Everything. Fucking Avatar and fucking
everything Disney had.
Taika Waititi.
Yeah. Even they have him. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, and that's all we wanted.
Yeah.
And that's one of the first things that we were like, oh, they're acquiring this. They could do so much with these characters. Yeah. Oh, they got these characters now. They can do this character. In comic books right now, the Mickey Mouse people are in everything Avengers, X-Men, all those variant covers.
Yeah, they could do it.
They could do it, right?
But it's so weird though, because they're such a big company, yet like they're licensing out Darkwing Duck and all that Disney Afternoon stuff, like to other companies. Why don't they just do it themselves?
Money,
I guess.
Money and people buy it.
Yeah.
And they don't want to do it.
Yeah.
And people still give them money.
Yeah.
So if they don't have to do it and they still get money, wouldn't you do it?
I guess.
It's not selling out. It's buying in.
I guess.
Or really, it's pretty much selling out.
We'll go buy the fucking... What was that? What was the name of that one guy? He was like a cheetah with a long tail.
Marsupilami?
Yeah. Let's get the rights to that.
It's Italian. It's an Italian guy.
Yeah.
Like I think he created Lucky Luke created that guy.
No, they did it in the afternoon. Remember, it was
Yeah, but it's an Italian. It's an Italian creator.
Oh, okay. There you go. Let's do that.
Steal it. It's go. You know, Marsupilami was supposed to be Bonkers. Remember Bonkers?
Yeah.
It was supposed to be Marsupilami.
He comes out in DuckTales.
Bonkers.
Yeah, the Darkwing Duck episode. Like all the villains are like fucking him up.
But he's in the TV show world.
Yeah.
He's in the TV show world. Yeah, Bonkers. I like Bonkers.
There you go. We're good.
Bonkers was Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Because they couldn't do Roger Rabbit.
Because they couldn't do Roger Rabbit. Yeah. But they were going to do Who Framed Roger Rabbit with Marsupilami as the cartoon character.
Oh.
Think about it, that would have been big.
That would have been weird.
That would have been fucking crazy.
Yeah.
They're like, here, America, do something with my character. Yeah. Do that. And what?
That's not always a good idea.
Yeah. And after that, once Bonkers got away, they were going to do a crossover with Roger Rabbit and Bonkers. Why? Because it was Disney. But guess who said no? Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Fuck. No, I mean...
Well, it's crazy because I think the only man that could pull that off is Spielberg, because they were saying how like that he did that for Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and then for Ready Player One, he just called in a bunch of favors and they let him do it, you know.
And they're like, what do you have? What do you have? And then like, what's big? That's what we said. What's big? And he fucking put it in. Put it in.
The only thing they couldn't get away with was it Ultraman? They couldn't pull the rights for that. And then in the book, the main characters, they fly around in the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
And Disney was like, nope. Nope. But it was cool because then they flew around in the Firefly, which I was like, it's kind of neat.
Yeah. It's kind of shaped like the Millennium Falcon in a weird way. It has hookers inside.
You know, I watched Serenity the other day because I was like, oh shit, I haven't watched it in a while.
Good movie.
That movie still holds up, man.
Yeah.
That movie is fucked up.
You know what? It's cool because you don't have to know the show to know that movie, to watch that movie, you know?
Yeah.
To the contrary, it's probably better if you don't know it.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that watched the movie and they went back and watched the show.
Oh, no.
And they were like, what the fuck?
Don't do that. You know what? I watched the show and then watched the movie. And to me, the movie was like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. But at the same time, it's fine.
Yeah.
You know, it tells us what we wanted to know. Wash is still dead.
Poor Wash. That, you know what? I know it happens. And it fucking gets me every time. Like,
dude.
Fuck.
Every fucking time. I watched that shit like at least 3 times. Rewatched that shit 3 times. Every fucking time, dude. I know it's coming. I think the last time wasn't even in the room when it happened. I had to get up and walk away, and I still knew it happened, and I still was fucking feeling bad inside. Fuck. What a way to go.
Yeah. After he saved everybody.
But,
yeah.
Nah.
Or Wash.
Anyway.
I remember me and Joanna saw it on opening night, and it was like empty. It was like maybe like 5 people, but they were hardcore. They had the fucking shirts and the whole, you know, right? And then I remember when that scene happened, there was this lady sitting in front, and she was like, "No!" Like, and she was bawling the rest of the movie, dude. She was just like, "Oh, how could you do that?"
Single-handedly my favorite character in the whole fucking show. Single-handedly. Anyway, plays with dinosaurs. I play with dinosaurs.
It's a big dork, and he gets the toughest chick in the fucking ship to fucking marry him. Like
goals. Get myself a big Barda, dude. Dude, she was the toughest chick in the whole fucking.
Dude, she fought in the war. She's the only one that survived the fucking war.
The Great War.
Yeah. Like, you know what? I know we didn't get a lot of shit now because all the stuff that came out about him, whatever. But like, dude's a good writer, man. The dude could tell a story.
Whedon?
Yeah.
We don't know what he really did, but we do know that he was a very good writer.
Very good.
Look at Buffy.
Yeah.
He managed to stretch that shit out. You know?
Like, he was so good at balancing like humor and like drama and shit. Yeah. There's a scene in there where. In the Serenity when Mal is yelling at the crew because they're like what do you think you're doing, and then like, and Jane is fucking telling him like you're fuck up, you're risking all our lives, and then Mal's like, you want to run this ship, and Jane's like, yeah, and he's like, well you can't. Like, all right.
That's a good thing.
It's such a good fucking like. You
expect no, you go ahead. No.
I mean, and then I get the hate on them though, like Avengers.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I enjoy that movie. But there's some weird shit in that movie. You're like, what are you doing weird? Like the weirdest one that me and Miguel always joke about is the scene where they're arguing in the lab,
Right.
and you see fucking Loki's scepter, and the camera for whatever reason goes under it, and now we're like underneath him. You're like, what the fuck is going on?
But it goes from the Tesseract, right?
Yeah. And it's like going around, and they're arguing, and the camera's just going around them, and I'm like, what is going on here?
He gets bored. He wants to do
It's
things.
getting weird, man.
Yeah.
Then there was the other thing that like people give him shit for is that Loki calls Black Widow.
Mm-hmm.
He uses like some old like Shakespearean term, but he basically calls her a whore.
A wench?
No, something. I forgot what it was. It was weird, and like people figured that out later on. They're like, "Oh, that's horrible."
Call her Lady of the Night.
Yeah.
It's still the same thing, dude. No matter what you call her.
But then there's like later on, he got real weird and creepy. Like what's that? One of my favorite scenes in Age of Ultron.
Weird and creepy. Favorite scenes.
Is when they're trying to lift the hammer.
Oh, and everyone's
they're all trying to. And then fucking Tony's like, oh, if I lift it, I become the king of Asgard. And he's like, yeah. And he goes, I'm bringing back Prima Nocta. And you're like, oh, wow.
Yeah. How many of you take AP literature?
Right? And the only reason I know what that is,
AP literature?
fucking Braveheart.
Oh. Yeah. Wow. I knew because I got a AP teacher who fucking talk nothing but that shit. What the fuck? I'm shedding like a fucking cat.
Yeah. But yeah,
So,
he got kind of weird towards the end. There.
Yeah.
Like that whole the whole Justice League thing was weird. Like that was yeah.
That's a whole different can of worms.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what you're doing here, Whedon.
But they always bring him to fix shit.
Yeah.
They always bring him on to like, hey, we got no one else.
Yeah.
Hey, Whedon, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, what are you up to?
Not anymore, because he's creepy.
You know, half of Hollywood's creepy, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely.
Oh, more than half.
Oh,
Hollywood.
definitely.
2/3 of Hollywood's creepy.
But you know, my favorite Whedon fact that always like it blows my mind is that he has said in many interviews, he makes more money on residuals on Toy Story because he was a ghostwriter. He wrote one of the drafts on Toy Story. He makes more money on residuals for Toy Story than he makes for Buffy.
No shit.
Yeah.
Bigger company, I guess.
I
Bigger
guess.
movie.
Yeah.
There was more merchandising, you know, more licensing, more money there.
Yeah. But that's fucking crazy, right? Like,
Yeah. I want to see that check, though.
Yeah.
It'd be like $25.99, you know?
I don't think so. I think it's a lot.
$299, you know?
No, I think it's up there.
$2,099?
No, I think it's up there. I think he makes a lot on that movie.
Because you figure, how much is he making for Buffy? And it's a small movie. It was Miramax.
No, the show.
Oh, the show. I thought you meant the movie
No,
residuals.
no.
Oh, the show. Whoa, shit. The show was on forever. How the hell is he making less?
Yeah.
Okay, now you got me all wound up. Cause
Yeah.
I thought it was just a movie.
No, the show. He said that he makes more on that Toy Story residuals than.
You know, I should have been a writer.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
Oh, it's pretty hard.
It's not that hard.
Especially nowadays, the computers and
Yeah, right.
AI and nonsense.
Fucking nonsense. AI fucking it up for everybody. Hey, AI, write me a fucking Shakespeare. I'm gonna ask you to write me a Shakespearean play.
Someone sent me it asked AI to write a Gordo theme song. It's pretty hilarious. Like,
I don't know how to use AI because you'd have to ask it like specific questions for that. Like, how do I make a Gordo theme song including these kind of values? No, that's too much.
AI, man.
And I could just write yourself.
Yeah, I'm not good at songwriter.
Sure, yeah, it can't be that hard.
I think it's kind of hard.
It's like writing a regular thing. Just put notes behind it.
No, that's how it works.
In fourth pentameter or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
1/4 pentameter, 3/4 pentameter.
That's a lot of math. I'm out.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here comes a Gordo swinging from a tree.
Why did you swing from a tree?
I don't know. I'm just making it up as I go along.
I love those like 60s Marvel theme songs.
Yeah.
Because then you got the whole Captain America throws his mighty shield.
Or Thor.
He's the god of thunder, the mighty Thor. But then my favorite is like the Hulk one. He's like
Hulk.
he's hopping around. He's like
Hulk.
He's hopping around.
Is that the one who was Hulk?
No, the 60 one was like, it's silly, dude. I don't remember, but it was just talking about how he's hopping.
Yeah,
like he hops everywhere.
he hops everywhere.
Yeah,
I know there's one of Hulk when it was just like Hulk.
Yeah,
Hulk. Hulk. Like, what the fuck?
yeah. Those original themes were classic, man.
Yeah.
Like there's the Iron Man one, and it's like this lady. She's like Tony Stark. Da 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 da. Like it's the best, man.
Yeah,
I think I'll bring that stuff back.
that cheesy animation.
Yeah.
When the hand would just like rotate all weird and shit.
Like in Jack Kirby drawings with the mouth.
Like some real human mouth or something.
Yeah,
like
sometimes,
rotoscoped on top. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like with modern technology, it's not that difficult to do shit like that anymore.
Flash made it all possible.
Yeah.
And nowadays, what is it called? The Procreate Dreams?
Mm-hmm.
You can
You
do
can
it.
move it with the finger. Like
Yeah. Make magic happen. You can become an animator in half the time nowadays.
Let's do it. Let's make old 60s cartoons.
You know, yeah, but just be like, because it's frames and
Yeah.
just, rotating them in simple format.
Mm-hmm. Gotta make old 60s cartoons.
That's so cheesy.
It's the best. Though. People love that shit.
Do they?
I think so.
All right.
Probably not.
We'll get Angel.
Kids love that stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I like that stuff.
You're not a kid, though.
It hard.
Ah, all right. Touche.
Mm-hmm.
We need a commercial
Commercial.
in like,
And
in
then
that
60s
format.
and
Yeah.
60s style.
Yeah.
Like, hey, kids, I'm Jack Kirby. Right?
We got a picture of Jack Kirby, the one he's like that,
Yeah.
and then he just make his mouth move. Yeah.
Oh no, we get Steamboat Willie, right?
Oh, we can totally say with Willie. Ha 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 ha. Yeah.
And he's like, I don't have a job anymore, so I have to make commercials for this comic book store.
My girlfriend has the breastplates.
It's really weird.
It's really weird. She wanted augmented breasts, but this is all I could afford
Because I got fired.
for my steamboat job.
So I'm surprised no one's. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna happen. But I'm surprised that no one's done like a parody of like oh, how Disney doesn't care about their fucking employees and shit, and like
Have you seen South Park?
that shit.
When they ever put Mickey on South Park, yeah. It's the worst Mickey ever.
Yeah, he's like beating up the Jonas Brothers or right.
He controls it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the new Epstein.
Didn't he start COVID or like
Or something like that.
Like
it was his fault.
he like fucked a badger or something, right? Like, something like that. Him and Jerry, right?
Him and Jerry, I don't know.
Yeah, they were out partying or something, and then like
Is that how it happened?
something happened, and they had a threesome with a bat or something, right?
I don't even know. And the whole, you know what? COVID's here. I don't know how it got here. It's kind of like AIDS.
You don't
know?
think like, it came from a cartoon mouse and fucking a bat?
No, Sharon. No, don't, Sharon. Randy.
Randy.
fucking
Oh, was it
Randy.
Jerry? It was Randy.
Yeah, Randy.
Good old Randy. It's so weird. He became such a big character, like out of nowhere, dude. Like,
No, man. He was a scientist at one
yeah.
point, wasn't
He
he?
was a geologist.
Geologist. Yeah. Now he's like,
He sells weed, right?
yeah. This is America. This is America. You want to fight? You want to fight? Yeah, he sells weed. Integrity Farms.
Yeah.
Fucking Randy Marsh. Yeah, he became a big dude. I saw TikTok, and it was this, I guess, some lady's room, and it was nothing but Randy Marsh pictures, icons, and
that's
all
weird.
over the place.
It's
Dude.
weird.
Takes all times, and there was a poster of her, I guess, like, with the Randy. It was great.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like people say like social media ruined people, but it just made them weirder.
We got to see how weird people
Yeah.
really were,
Yeah.
and how weird people are willing to get because these dances people do on there, these challenges that people do. Why would you do that unless
Yeah.
unless you want to get weird?
I
Right?
mean, that's what the internet's all about, man.
Getting weird?
I remember during the lockdowns, that's when I discovered like Mr. Beast.
Uh-huh.
but I discovered it because
I'm sorry, you gotta say Mr. Bean.
no.
Uh-huh.
I discovered them because there was these videos that were going crazy everywhere with these fucking kids were like hiding in like IKEA overnight,
Mm-hmm.
and then like they were just like hiding, and then like when everything got shut down, they would just walk around IKEA, right? And I remember like went viral, and I was like, "What is this?" And I watched, it just made me mad. Like, I'm like these little shits are like, like.
You know what? A lot of those things make me mad. A lot of those little shit videos make me mad.
It's just like, why are people enjoying this? Like,
Yeah.
why are like this is
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
And I think Mr. Beast is a bit of a psychopath. Really,
Oh yeah,
if you ask me.
Yeah, he definitely is. Right?
You know, and I've always said it, but people don't fucking pay attention to me because they're too busy watching his fucking YouTube videos, making him rich.
Like I think what's funny was I was enjoying how like we watched the video where he like gave away 100 dogs, right? Batista showed up and like it was really weird.
What the fuck? He just gave away 100 dogs?
Yeah, no. So like there was a shelter that was like overpopulated,
Uh-huh.
and so he went and he got 100 dogs.
That's like 1 million of our shelters across America.
right.
Whatever. Uh-huh.
He got 100 dogs. He opened up his own Mr. Beast fucking whatever, and then he just he gave himself like a week to give away 100 dogs, and it was like, it was very odd, and it's like okay,
That's 12 dogs a day.
yeah. And then then one day he had Batista show up, and Batista showed up to help give away 100 dogs.
I don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
but the funny thing is that I was telling John that
How is this benefiting society?
there's this podcast I listen to, and these two guys, and then one of them like he's got a kid, and the kid's kind of young. I think he's like under 10 years older, right? So they don't let him watch a lot of stuff on YouTube. And he said he was telling a story. He's like, yeah, my kid was asking me like, oh, Dad, can we watch the new Mr. Beast video? And he's like, I don't know, what's it about? And so he went viral a couple months ago because he did this thing where like he helped 100 people.
The blind people
Yeah,
thing?
yeah.
How about 100 blind people see?
Yeah. And so, but the way that the kid described it, he's like, I don't know, Dad. He goes, but my friend said that like he like unblinded people that he gave people back their sight, but I think he blinded them first. And he was like, what? Like, no, he didn't. But
oh, it's just because we love misery.
Yeah.
And so we yeah, okay, I find.
yeah,
His kids is looking, we're looking to see the misery part of the whole situation. But it's not like something that we can cure just like that.
well, I think it was like the 100 people. They were all suffering from some condition.
Oh, that's
Like it wasn't they were just blind. It was like I think they were suffering from some condition,
like cataracts or something like that. They had like
he had a
something.
doctor that worked on that, or like
Okay.
yeah, no,
Not cure AIDS, bitch. I'm not hating. It's just, I feel like that guy has the power to change shit now.
no.
He could be the next prez if he wanted to.
But see, that's the thing though. Like it could be all bullshit. It could all be bullshit. Like it could be all like
PR people,
yeah. It's like
people
some
behind the
it's some
scenes.
company that just like I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. All the biggest YouTube people are
Yeah,
big company.
at some point. Yeah,
They are being manipulated by,
Yeah.
PR people and
Yeah.
people with strings on their fingertips.
Yeah, I saw this video the other day, and I don't know how it came on my feed. Or it was a guy who he hit 1 million subscribers,
Oh.
and he did a video on like all the free shit you get when you hit 1 million subscribers. So basically, he hit 1 million subscribers, and he sent out a bunch of emails to companies saying like, I have 1 million subscribers, and they just started sending him shit.
Huh.
And they were sending him like random stuff, like, and then it was just like, and he just made a video of him opening boxes, like, oh, this company sent me this. That's kind of cool, or like, like, or he would do videos where like, oh, they sent me a fucking e-bike, and he just was like, my friend rides a bike, and he just took it to him and gave it to him, like it just. But the whole point of the video was like to show he was opening shit and then looking it up, like, what does this cost? And at the end of it, it was like fucking like $30,000 for stuff. It was ridiculous.
Like football players in college,
Yeah.
they might not get all that money, but they might get that car.
Yeah.
They might get the perks that come with it.
Well,
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, like I don't know.
That's
It's not
future.
that's not really appealing to me. I mean, like what's appealing to me is like people they get like, oh, here's the fucking Echo episodes early, like
That's more appealing to me.
Like even like the little things like when the first season of Loki, I saw like pictures of these influencers getting like fucking Miss Minutes clocks. I'm like, that's cool. Kind of want that.
Okay, good. Another good example. Let's go back 20 years. Remember when we used to go to preview movies on days before the movie came out, like weeks before, and they would give you like some sort of trinket to go with it? That was cool,
That
right?
was cool, yeah.
That was kind of the same thing, right? Okay.
Like, you know what? Like, it might sound very self-serving, but I always find it weird when they do Marvel premieres and they invite these like the same cosplayers, like like especially if you're doing it in LA or like a big city. Like, I know it's gonna sound very self-serving, but I would feel like wouldn't it be cooler if you invited the comic shop owners, the comic shop employees, because these are the people that basically are gonna sell this product to their regulars.
Yes, yes, but they don't have 1 million followers.
That's true. Yeah.
Do you have 1 million followers?
That's true.
Right. Okay. Well, in that case, you're not getting hit.
What was it? Cause I saw this thing about like Lionsgate. There's this a George Lopez movie that just came out. It's a Christmas movie.
That string that I pulled out. I think.
It's a Christmas movie. And it's like that same old story where his daughter comes home from college with a white guy. And George Lopez. That old story, right? And the funny thing about it was, it looks terrible. Like, it looks awful. But the funny thing, I was reading this article about it. There's these 3 cholos that hang out in front of his house. And they're like...
The wise men?
Basically, right? But they keep coming back to them. And it turns out the 3 cholos are played by these TikTok guys that all have millions of subscribers. And that's freaking Lionsgate's thing now. Is they cast social media people in like
small minor characters.
Yeah. And because they'd be like, oh, if you heard, oh, so-and-so's gonna be in that movie, oh, I want to check it out.
The Expendables 4 has something like that on there. It has like some social media dude for like a scene.
Yeah.
And that's it. All right? Yeah. Is that it? Is that going to be a thing now?
That's going to be a thing now.
Is that how I become a movie star?
Yeah. You can make movies with George Lopez.
Oh, I was thinking Jason Statham, but...
I don't know about it.
Oh, dude, we're both bald. We can totally, have like the twins.
Are you going to be in the shorts and the boots so I can dance?
If I have to, I have to. You know? No one ever believes me when I tell them that shit about Jason Statham. Like, oh, no, he doesn't. No, he didn't.
But but you're right though. Like it's just weird that like that's not who these studios are going after because, like I said, I went to a screening of The Flash almost a year before it came out.
Right.
And we saw the movie, and then after there was gonna be like a focus group, and once they found out that I owned a comic book store, they were like, "Get out."
It makes no sense at all.
Right?
That makes no sense at all.
And I was like, really? And I talked to friends that work in PR, and they're like, oh, yeah, because you're not going to like this movie. It's not for you.
No.
And I'm like, what do you mean it's not for me? Like, if anyone wants to see a Flash movie, it would be, like...
Yeah. You and your kind are going to go see it regardless.
Are we, though? I mean, a lot of people didn't go see that movie.
You and your kind... are going to go see regardless. A lot of people are going to see it, because a lot of people are going to say it's horrible. Yeah. All right? Yeah. But you and your kind, as in the people that, go to every Marvel movie, go to every DC movie, are going to go see it regardless. The comic shop owners are going to go see it. Are going to see it eventually, but they're not seeing it on the big screen. They're going to see it on the big little screen. They're going to see it. They're looking for the people that can be like, that was awesome. I don't know what was happening, but that was great. Yeah. And that's who they want spreading the word. Your TikTok influencers.
That's the worst, though.
You want any clout nowadays? That's what you got to do.
No, you gotta go on TikTok and yell about how much you hate Marvel movies now.
No, I will never do that.
But that's how
I know
those are the top fucking influencers.
That's how you're with screen rants and screen crushes and your screen majigger guys. If it's not Maria Menounos, I don't really care about that screen.
What if Maria Menounos was like,
dude,
Marvel
don't even start. Don't even start. Don't even start. You're fucking with my movie here. Noovie. Don't mess with it.
What if she says Marvel is dead and then does that little laugh?
I hate that laugh.
Yeah, it's kind of odd.
Yeah. It's all right. You know she gave birth recently.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Congratulations, Maria
Menounos.
Yeah. It's not mine, though.
Oh, are you disappointed?
A little.
Yeah. You want to be Enrique Menudos.
Enrique Menudo sounds cool. Sounds delicious. Enriched menudo.
Oh.
Wow. Anyways.
And at that point, you have to start like a restaurant or something, right?
Enriched menudo.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what do you have there? Pozole. Birria. I mean, great.
But yeah, that's how you gotta do it, man.
Yeah.
Like, even when you go to the movies, you go to the 20, whatever. Like, it's always like all these, like, oh, it's me from TikTok, like, talking about whatever.
Talking about stuff I don't even know about.
Yeah.
I'm good at it. I guess time to become a TikTok influencer.
Let's do it. And you can meet Maria Menounos.
What?
Yeah.
Is that how you do it?
Yeah.
All right then.
Oh boy, you know what your luck? You would be with like Mario Lopez or something.
Hey, fair trade.
Is
Mario Lopez is the male Maria Menounos. Only for like extra or access tonight or
whatever he does now.
Planet Fitness. Anyway,
that's weird, man. Like that whole industry is weird. What's his name? Fucking Sugar Ray. He was like a
the music guy.
Yeah, he was.
Let me heart open and you.
Mark McGrath.
Yeah, Mark McGrath.
He was like an entertainment reporter
for Access Hollywood. Yeah. Shut your door, baby. Don't say a word.
Oh, speaking of which, I mean, not to get political, but did you see who played New Year's Eve at Mar-a-Lago this year?
The Tiger Woods?
No. Oh, no. No. Who performed?
Oh, I thought you meant who played like golf.
Oh, no.
Like, because that Mar-a-Lago is a golf club. Yeah, you know. Perform? Don't tell me like Taylor Swift
no.
Kanye West.
No.
That makes sense.
That would
right?
make sense.
Yeah.
There is a hilarious video of it where but former president was not entertained.
Former president?
Well, Trump, right? But,
well, of course.
Yeah, but he was not entertained by the performer. It was Mr. Vanilla Ice.
What?
Yes.
What?
Vanilla Ice performed New Year's Eve.
Vanilla Ice.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't like it?
He didn't like it. There's videos of him just like everyone like dancing around, like, and he's just kind of like, like shaking his head.
But like all his people love Vanilla Ice.
Who doesn't love Vanilla Ice?
Ice, baby. Dun 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 dun. Ice, baby. Anyway, I was more of a Kid Frost guy myself. Anyway.
Oh, Kid Frost, yeah.
Anyways, I'm on my way back from Japan.
Yeah.
I think we're almost done with the reel here.
All right, cool.
Anything else we need to say?
No.
No, this should be the end of January.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we'll come back, do another one. It should be the end of January, beginning of February. And then we're in the running for the 2-year mark.
That's like November.
No.
Oh, 2 years for this?
For the podcast 2 years. Not November. Yeah, November for you.
No,
the podcast,
that's
episode
like
104.
Yeah.
So I'm about 14 episodes away.
I'm excited.
From 2-year anniversary. I don't know what I'm going to do.
You got to do something.
What am I doing?
The Jason Statham dance.
Find me the underwear. I got the boots. Find me underwear. I got the boots. I'll let my hair grow out just a little bit.
There you go.
And done.
Do it.
And then you got to get those crazy graphics going too, you know?
Yeah.
Was there like 20 of them going at one
the same
point?
time,
Yeah. That could be a thing.
Go Statham.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
That was good.
Yeah. It's a little... Anything else?
No,
all right, then. I'm on my way back, people. If anything else, I'll talk to you next week. If I don't talk to you next week, I'll probably die in a fire crash. Or Godzilla. Godzilla. Turbulence. Either way. I lived a good life.
There you go.
All right. So anyone still listening, thank you very much. Have yourself a good day, good morning, good afternoon.
Bye.